you know, I don't really know what's going on, why things aren't working. I'm funny, black, got good skin, black, have long hair and a deep voice, and I'm also black, you know. I feel like I need something controversial, something that's really get the people going. I got it. Nick, hi there. How are you doing? Big black man here. And I would just like to give a PSA to whoever really needs to hear it. You see, public parks are for everybody. Its care is paid for by our taxes. So when you use a public park, and I promise you, this isn't that hard, clean up your shit. You see this right here? This lovely guy? This is called a trash can. Now, I don't know if you have it in your homes or not, but a trash can with a trash bag so it doesn't have spills everywhere inside that trash can. A trash can is what you use to take your garbage and put it away in a clean and non-littering manner. Please, for the sake of everybody, be an adult. Sorry about that, I just had to get the little PSA out there because some people can just be disgusting if you can see what this area looks like right now. So with all that being said, I want to preface this video with this information first. I'm not the type of person to make content or things about people, especially these days. When I was younger, in my more edgier days, you know, when it was cool, when it was all the rave, yeah, I would do that here and there. Back when I did hate community videos, the occasional one, it wasn't really part of the YouTube scene. I digress. But as I'm older now and everything, if I make anything about anybody, it'd be about people that have a tangible effect on society. People that are important, to say the least. You know, people like this. I punch up, I punch straight, don't really punch down. But with all that being said, even though my focus these days is on art, media, and everything, and I don't really care about the BS that everybody else seems to do on this platform, there's just some shit that is so cringeworthy that you can't ignore it.
Why would you drink a gay beer like Bud Light when you could be drinking a cool beer that A, looks cool, B, tastes good, and C, is from a company that's not woke?
So when it comes to conservatism and conservative media, there is a lot of money in being a conservative, and there's a lot. In fact, if I was somebody that didn't have my personal scruples, you know, my morals, I would use my intelligence and melanin to be a black conservative because I know that's going to make me some bread as long as I get put on. If you don't get put on, you end up like Terrence Crawford, a boxer. I don't know who that guy is. It's Terrence, I'm sucking off Trump, whatever his last name is. You end up like that guy, utterly irrelevant and trying everything to be important. But him aside, there is a lot of money in conservatism. In fact, when it comes to the conservative playbook, it's pretty damn predictable. You use whatever black people are talking about, blacks or minorities, and try to be edgy and outrageous enough to get attention. But here's the thing about the conservative playbook and conservative media and everything. You have to actually get that attention first for the money to start rolling in. When that doesn't happen, well, you end up like this chick.
People not having kids. You are some stupid motherfuckers out there. The birth rate is declining, and what are you doing? You're getting married. Like, why even bother fucking getting married, you loser? You're getting married, you have some fucking dog in a stroller like a fat, and then what are you doing? Pregnant women, you are almost as bad as gays, okay? You keep shoving that shit down our throat. We know you're pregnant! You don't have to keep rubbing your stomach. You don't have to make sure to get my baby bump. Did you see my baby bump? No one cares! No one cares.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
In all my years on this planet, I didn't really know it was possible to take the seasoning out of something that was already cooked. And I took culinary in high school with a pretty good chef. Like, I know how to cook. You can always add seasoning to something. I didn't know you can take seasoning out of something until now. The conservative playbook is pretty damn already cooked. All you have to really do is follow it to a T, and you'll pretty much make some money on it. At least you'll become a person of some influence. Now, whether it's influence that lasts long, not really. That's up to how you do it. as everybody that's in that field, everybody who follows, everybody who pretty much is a figurehead is pretty much replaceable. Tucker Carlson is irrelevant now. Didn't even say his name right there. Bill O'Reilly, irrelevant now. Now it's Jesse Waters when we're talking about Fox News. Dave Rubin's falling out. Nobody gives a fuck about him, generally. It's a carousel, a merry-go-round of just people, because the people aren't important. The messages, the dark money that funds the message. In fact, Ben Shapiro, who was once called the cool kid philosopher, when you think about it, is just a, Jewish Rush Limbaugh? Let's call it being a bean. So the money and playbook is there, which means you have to suck really hard to be somebody that reeks so much of desperation, that wants to be a thing so bad, that the reality isn't that you get notoriety because people are paying attention to you and are offended, but because they're making fun of you. The person I'm talking about, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even remember her name. It's like Lily or something. She's in my notes and I keep forgetting it because she as a person is that irrelevant. But what has happened to her, I find funny to the deepest levels of my black and broken Philadelphian soul. I'm not in Philly right now, I'm in Jersey, but that's where I'm from and that's why I'm so toxic, okay?
If you're having a hard time feeling patriotic this 4th of July, I just want you to remember that Haley Welch, Walk to a Girl, did in 1 week with one sentence what Lily Gaddis has been trying to do for 4 years.
Now, don't get me wrong. I know in a way I'm actually kind of contributing to this, her wanting for attention. You know, as the saying goes, there's no such thing as bad publicity. I know this, right? But I also know another quote by Jay-Z. We don't believe you, you need more people. Hate is a very unique thing. You could tell when somebody's faking the hate, half believes the hate, and really just doesn't have hate in their heart. Tommy Lauren, for example, right? Where she's at, I don't even know. She's fairly irrelevant these days too. But Tommy Lauren, for example, she's somebody who you can tell half believed her hate. There seemed to be that she was this airhead, angry blonde for whatever reason. But when you go into her past, she was also somebody who really loved 2 Live Crew for whatever reason. I mean, actually, let me take that back. Not for whatever reason. 2 Live Crew were amazing. Rest in peace, my brother Marquise. But when it comes to Lily, who I think that's what her name is, well, this is her hate. Just here you go.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm saying slurs. I said the N-word. I said the F-word. I'm grifting. Why aren't you paying attention? I'm grifting. Give me money. I wanna win. Why aren't you looking at me? Give me
Here's the
your
thing,
money.
just because you have a kid, just because you are getting older or whatever, doesn't mean you have to be a fat pig. He's a psyop, she's a psyop, everything's a psyop. No, you know what, motherfucker? You're the psyop, you stupid fuck. You stupid fuck. We have a major problem with snitches and all of this civil court bullshit. That could be assault and battery. Oh, you said something that hurt my feelings.
Why did you hook up with the dude at the conservative convention? That one hit a nerve, huh?
Stand your ground and fight. If that gives it a wrinkle, what? I'm getting old. Obviously, I'm gonna get wrinkles. Duh! We don't talk to each other anymore, and talking to each other is power. That's one of the biggest things that sets us apart from the animals. Oh my God, my bump. Did you see my bump? Yes, did I tell you I'm pregnant? In case you didn't know, we know!
What the fuck was that? So wrapping this up, as this was supposed to be a short video and I'm running out of light because I keep getting interrupted by trains and planes and all that. I record it in public. It just is what it is. There are a few times that I have ever felt secondhand embarrassment and cringe for somebody because of the attempts at being hateful and racist and a bigot. But this is one of those. I'm not even offended by her attempt to grift. I'm offended that she's attempting to grift. You see what I did there? I'm offended by her attempt, but not offended by her. This is so dumb. It's the attempt at the grift that is offending, not even the grift. The secondhand cringe is what I find offensive. It's stop, get some help. What are you doing? Get a job or some shit. God damn, just, oh, it hurts to watch. And that's what makes it offensive. So, you know, leaving this with a message, right? Sometimes you get exactly what you're looking for. Lily, I believe that's her name, Lily was looking for attention. And Lily got it. Unfortunately, there's a little thing that kind of happens in the white nationalist crowd. In fact, this became multiple headlines during the rise of the Proud Boys and all those groups. And it's that white nationalist groups are kind of misogynistic and don't really treat white women the way they think they will. See, white women kind of like their whiteness more than their womenness. Not a word, but it is now. And sometimes it backfires because Lily, once again, believe that's her name, Lily allegedly has a baby, a mixed ethnicity baby, and the people didn't like it. They didn't like it at all. Sometimes you fuck around and find out. And that's the video. I'll catch y'all on the next one, which is not gonna be this. I'm out. Deuces.